Right, welcome to the stream. After a while I haven't touched this game, I've decided to dive back in to Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress. It would help if I could say it. Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress. Okay, so we are playing with my original squad of Thaddeus the Purifier, Esbern Locarno, Dyak Grek and Ryan Rouse the Rattling Twins. They have both been through their first expedition. We have 4 clues. So we are going to attempt our first stronghold. I have randomly selected the first stronghold, which is going to be the Corridor of Death. And the setup rules were to take 4 random exploration cards, rather than the usual predefined mix of combat and challenge cards. It could be any combination in that 4. So we have to get through those 4 exploration cards, and then we are at the Corridor of Death itself. So the state of play is that Esbern Locarno starts in play inspired because he has his secret agenda. And in terms of goodies, Tad has a Warp Trail Tracker. We can use this card at the start of combat, keeping track of the number of hostiles slain, and at the end of the combat, roll the Blackstone dice and add the number of hostiles that were slain to the roll. And if we score 20 or more, we get a clue card. Temporal Loop: after resolving a challenge, the results of the challenge no longer applies. Instead, resolve the challenge again. That could be very useful depending on how badly one of these challenges goes. Void Viewer: discard this card at the start of combat before deploying hostiles. Take the top 4 cards in the encounter deck and return them to the deck in the order of choice. And some Archaeotech. Thaddeus the Purifier has improved stimulants, so we can discard this card to triple his move value for a turn. He also has Janus Drake's secret agenda, but Janus is not in this squad because he is currently in another campaign that I don't want to disrupt. Dyak Grek has Contract Bank on Urgles, so we can use this card to re-roll failed attack rolls for this explorer if the target is an Urgle, and we discard it at the end of the expedition. And then some Archaeotech, and then last but not least, or least because they're very small, we have Ryan and Rouse. They have Homing Rounds. Discard this card after making an attack to change a failed result into a success, or a success into critical success, and in addition that attack discards cover, or ignores cover should I say. So they're my goodies. Let's start, shall we? I've had to sort of rejig the layout just to try and fit everything on screen. It might have to tweak further depending on what whether we get a combat scenario or not. So first things first, my tracker over here there is about the combat itself. So we're going to reveal the first exploration card, and it is a combat. So now you're going to have the joy of watching me set this up live. Okay, you're going to have to bear with me there. So, in terms of layout, we need the great big piece, not that one. See that one? At an angle like that. I'm going to have to move these characters, I think. So we have that one there like that. Then we have, where's our starting place? So I'm going to find out that I really do not have enough table space to live stream a game like this. Okay, right. Next, we have the sort of 3x3 set in the middle. That's that one, which locks in there like that. We are coming in here. We have an in over here. That's not that one, is it? This really is the worst part of the game. Let's get the big pieces sorted first, eh? That one is sort of up there. We get that one goes over here. This one, is it this one? Yes it is, goes up here, and I run out of table space. I think it's going to sort of like that perhaps. If we like that it might fit a little bit better, so we have that up there like that. This sort of about there-ish, I think. That locks on there. This comes in here. This interlocks there like that. This one goes down here somewhere, and then we just need to sort out the walkways. Need that for later. So straight 3 goes from there to there, I think that is. Another straight 3, we do. It goes I haven't got that right, have I? So one goes here and connects like that. So it's a slight staggering there. I think I'm going to have to move precipice. I have no space for my mouse. This is a disaster, darling. Okay. And that locked on there like that. My entry is here. Okay. this one goes there. Two-piece. It's not that one. It's that one. Goes here, like so. Onto here, like that. I think that's almost everything. I think with a little bit of judicious sliding around, we can just fit this on. Look at that, that's ridiculous. Then turn slightly, perhaps. Right, does that look about right? I need to put a few more portals on. So we have a portal here. We have a portal here. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need another portal under the top there. And one is here. Okay. Oh, dummy. Back. Like I said, worst part of the game. Right, so now I've got to work out how I can play around this. Excuse me, I'm going to rock the camera now. Right, so how are we going to do this? Let's pop. Have I got that? I've got a spare that I didn't need. I think so. We can put Tad, not Tad, Diak here. Rain and Rouse here. I'm just going to put the ships over here. And I'll look at them as I need to. I can put Esbern here. And Tad here. Is he in camera? Almost. That's almost there, isn't it? Right. So we are all beaming down in the lift. Yes, and I do realise I am playing with unpainted models. It is a heresy. And I also realise it says Traitor Spain there, and it's not Traitor Spain, is it? What is it? Corridor of Death. Yeah, I have a nice look at the top of my head. There we go. Right. I think I'm almost ready to play. Can you actually see anything? Probably not. Okay, so Destiny phase. We roll the Destiny dice, avoiding any duplicate. So we've got 2 1s, 2 2s, and a 6. So we can't use the 1 and the 2, so that gives us a solitary 6 that we can use to supplement our rolls. I now need to do the activation rolls. Ryan and Rouse, 6 6 6 4 4 3. Diak Grek, 4 4 4 3. Espernicano, 6 5 4 3. Straight. And Tad gets 1 2 4, 5. Okay. Shuffle and deal initiative cards. Oh, I haven't put the tokens on the board either. So we have, according to the map, which I've put somewhere. Oh, I should have put a single piece on as well. So we have 4 groups. So number 2 would help if I put it at the same angle that I've got the board, wouldn't it? So number 2 is here. Number 1 is in that cover there. Number 3 is there. And number 4 is, that's not a number 4 token. Number 4 is here. Now let me just sort out, I need a couple more pieces to go on the board. I think that is that one, which goes here. So that is red wall and cover. And then we have the 2 piece, which I think is the one no, it's not. It's 2 piece, it looks a bit like one of them. It is a 2 piece, I think it's 2 singular pieces. So they go here and here. So there's some interesting cover going on. That's out of ordinary in this map. Okay, let's sort the initiative out. Because I haven't got the tracker out, I haven't got room for the tracker. We're going to put them out here, I think. So first, hostile group 1, then Random Rouse, then Dyak, then Tad, then the hostile group 3, Volcano 4, and then 2. Okay. And I haven't actually dealt out who the first 4 are, have I? Who the first 4 groups are. And again, I've not got any space. Tell you what, let's move the spaceships out of the way. Let's try and scrunch our players up a little bit more. My players are, I think, are Megavolk cultists. 4 negavolt cultists for number 1. I think we can go 2 and then 2 with me, because they could just stay in cover. Put that there. Our second one is Urgles. 3 Urgles. Going to number 2. They can all fit in one square. Our third one is more negavolt cultists. I don't have any more negavolt cultists. And our fourth one is traitor guardsmen. 6 traitor guardsmen. So we have to have a leader and we have to have a flamer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get 6 negavolt, not 6. Can you actually see these figures? I don't think you can. Let's get a bit more light on the subject. Any better? Who knows? Right, so we'll have the... I mean, they're all in cover anyway because these guys are over here. So we'll stick... The flamer can be up front with a shooty guy. Now we'll stick the lasgun guy in the middle. The 2 lasgun guys in the middle, in fact, so they can shoot down the corridor. And then we'll bring these guys either side with the leader at the back. I think that'll do. Probably breaking some rules there doing that. Okay, so do we want to swap around at all? I don't think so. Right. Not going to bother with any gambits. Right, I've got a feeling I've set this tracker up for only 2 characters because last time I did it, it was the prequel mission. So bear with me. This is terrible, isn't it? It's not what you want to see on a live stream. You probably don't want to see it on a live stream anyway. Okay, I think we're sorted. Sorry about that. Nothing like good preparation, and there was nothing like good preparation. Okay, so let's get Tad moving first. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll turn that one over because number 3 is a non-event, thanks to me not having enough characters. Right. Tad, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you okay? Let's Tad's move is 2. So Tad is gonna... No, he can't see anybody yet because they're all in cover. So he's just gonna move 1, 2. That's 1 die spent. So if he moves there, he won't be able to see. He won't have line of sight to these guys because of that red edge there. He would have line of sight to those guys, but they are in cover. If he went here, we've got the red wall there blocking him. Ideally, I suppose you want to head up there because the Urgles are the smallest pool of enemies. How many Urgles should that have been? It should have been four, no, 3 Urgles, I was right. Right, okay. Let's undo that. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 2 moves, and then yeah, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 moves. Then he is going to servo stubber the Negavolt cultists here. So that's 2 purple die. And I can attack once for a cost of 3+ or twice for the cost of 5+. So let's do the 5+ to do a double attack. The second attack must either be the same as the first attack or in the same hex or adjacent. So first attack, ooh, that is pretty damn good. That's a critical, which is 3 wounds, and a Negavolt cultist has 2 wounds. So I've killed the first Negavolt cultist, and then his second attack was a complete miss. Okay, and then my third attack, yeah, let's do it again. Third attack, but it's just a single attack. Yeah, it's another critical, so go here. Not going on Overwatch. His inspiration roll, he killed 4 wounds worth of people. He rolled a 20, so that doesn't do anything. Right, person number 2. This will be I'm doing this wrong, aren't I? Why have I to move Tad first? It should have been around. It should have been hostile group number 1 first. Let's do a complete rewind. Told you it's a long time since I played this game. Right, hostile group number 1, which is the Negavolt cultists. They're all in cover. We rolled an 8. So they don't have line of sight to any explorer, so they are going to charge. And this is where I forget what these terms mean. Because there are so many manuals of escape in this game. Charge, move towards the closest explorer, then attack the closest explorer. If you're adjacent, if they're not, then you move a second time. Okay, so the Negavolt cultist's move is 3. So they go 1, 2, 3. Because they're not adjacent to an explorer, we move 3 again. 1, so there now it's adjacent to that 1. Second Negavolt cultist, 20. That's not going to be good. That is a rush, and rush is a special Negavolt cultist attack. Move towards the closest explorer and then charge. So he gets his move of 3. 1, 2, 3. Then he does a charge, which is 1, 2, 3. And then because he is adjacent, he attacks. So his attack with his Electro Goad is 1 purple dice. That's a single hit. And Tad, his defense is 1 purple die. And he failed to stop it, so that is a wound. What a great start for Tad. Putting those dice back because he hasn't had his move yet. Now we go to Rain and no, we haven't. We've still got 2 more to go. Right, we have a 6, which is hold, and the other guy has a 4, which is also hold. So those 2 guys stay put. Right, Ryan and Rouse. Okay, so they have sniper rifle or a stub pistol. They can double team for 2+. If one of them makes a move or a stub pistol action, then the other one can take a move or a stub pistol action. Okay, so they are classed as a. Well, anyway, right. So they can both do a move. Yeah. So that's 1 action, and then they will both do a stub pistol attack on this Negavolt cultist. That is 1. That's 2 wounds on the Negavolt cultist, so he is dead. That was their second, and then their third attack. They're going to do the same thing again. They're both going to do a stub pistol attack on the Negavolt cultist. 1 miss. Second one was a critical, so the second one is killed. And they have 1 action left. They are both going to move into cover over here. 1, 2. So that is Ryan and Rouse's go done. They'll do their inspiration roll. They have done 4 wounds worth of damage. They roll a 2, so they gain an inspiration point. Okay, that's Ryan and Rouse being. Now it's Dyak. Dyak has a move of 3. A sniper rifle. So, first thing that, let's see what goodies Dyak's got, because I can't remember. Contract Bank of Urgles. Reroll failed attacks on Urgles, that's basically all he's got. She's got. So 1, 2, 3. That's the first action. So her rifle is best at a range of 4 or more. So from this, from here, won't be able to see that square. So actually, the crude rifle is better at 2 to 3. So a second action. I think if we move here. Got line of sight without crossing cover. So here, for the second move, and then now she will take a crude rifle shot, which is this dice on the first Negavolt cultist. That is a single wound, and then she'll take her second shot. She may as well shoot the same Negavolt cultist, and that was a miss. So that's 1 wound on the nearest Negavolt cultist. Okay, that's Dyak's had Ergo, now it's Tad's turn. So this time, Tad, he's already been wounded. He's going to go up and see if we can deal with those negavolts, shall we? Move of 2. So action 1, 1, 2. Action 2, 1, 2. And then I'm going to carry out the 5 cost servo stubber. Those are classed as being in cover because line of sight will go along this white line here, which is not the hex they are standing in. So 2 servo stubber attacks, that's 2 purple die. So attack number 1, dead. And attack number 2, dead. That's the end of Tad's go. He's done like Line of Rouse. He's done 4 points of damage and he rolls a 1, so he also gets an inspiration point. Well done, Tad. Points all round. So that's Tad's go done. Now we move to hostile group 3. I'm assuming I can roll for reinforcements because they never got deployed in the first place. So they rolled a 2, which is, what was 3 again? 3 was more negavolt cultists. So it should be 3 negavolt cultists. And negavolt cultists are classed as large, so we rolled a 2 on a large, so 2 of them would reinforce. And I think they reinforce at the nearest portal. And I think they move and attack, if I remember right. Must be deployed adjacent to a portal as close as possible to another hostile from their group. If there are no hostiles on that group, adjacent to a portal as close as possible to an explorer. After they are deployed, they either attack the closest explorer that is visible or move towards the closest explorer. It's a move or attack. So I think they just both move there then. But then they don't activate as part of their activation. Now it's Espen Locarno. What can he do? Oh, a psychic roll. After the destiny roll is made, Espen Locarno can move 1 discarded destiny dice to the available destiny section of the precipice board. That was a 2. I made that 2 over then, but we pulled them out at the beginning. Okay. So, he is going to move. And move again. Then he's going to use his second dice use. He's going to use this 5. It's just third eye attack. Third eye attack. Missed. And he's going to third eye attack again. That's a 1 wound. He's going to third eye attack one more time. He's dead. And then he's going to use that 6 from there to do a final third eye attack on that last one. And he's dead as well. Okay. His Blackstone die, he rolls a 10, so that doesn't count. Okay. Right, next we have Hostile Group 4, which is the Traitor Guardsman. Traitor Guardsman. They are all hidden. So, first guy at the front, 20, rush. Move towards the closest explorer and then take a charge action. So this is this flamer guy. So he goes, his move is 2. 1, 2. And then take a charge. And a charge is move and then attack. 1, 2. Let's just move 1 and attack with his flamer. Oh, that's a critical. Now Rhine and Rouse, they defend with a, what's their defense? It's only a purple. Oof, they blocked it. Okay, next Traitor Guardsman rolls a 10. 10 is advance, and advance is move and attack. So 1, 2, but he can't see anybody. Next one, 5, that is sneak. So sneak is make a move that enters close as possible without becoming visible. 1, 2, not visible there. Next guy, Mr. Lasgun, 8, advance. 1, 2, can't see anybody. Next guy, 1, 1 is hold, so he stays put, and then the sergeant at the back rolls a 6. He also is advanced, so 1, 2, but he can't see anybody. So that's group 4. And last of all, group 2, which is the Urgle Schmogles over here. They are all hidden from, they're all hidden. So Urgle number 1, 7, that's a sneak. Their move is 3. 1, 2, 3. They've not got any visibility there, have they? No. Urgle number 2, 14. That's a charge. Charge is move, then attack or move again. So move is 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then Urgle 3 is a 1, which is going to be hold, isn't it? It is. Okay, so everyone's pretty spaced out now. Right, that's our first round done. I've done far too many of these, haven't I? I don't need to go. This is a waste of time. That's a great start. I've killed my spreadsheet. Sure, yeah. Okay, Blackstone die time. Boom. 2. Unfulfilled destiny. Do not make a destiny roll at the start of the next turn. Okay, so we don't do that. Activation rolls. Rhino Rouse. Great. Meccano. And Tad. And he rolls 3 because he's wounded. Shuffle the activation cards. I just want to get through this as quickly as possible. I think I'm tempted to just get that once I've killed this Urgle that's going to come in for me, get that discovery point number 1 and then get the portal and get out of here, I think. Right, hostile group 4, then Rhino Rouse, then 2, then Tad, let's burn, hostile group 1, hostile group 3, and then poor old Dyak is at the back. Right, does it make sense for anybody to go before anybody else? Oh, Ryan and Rouse are going to have to take out this flamer pretty promptly. And then leg it, I think. Tad can take out that discovery point. Hostile group 4, though, is going to be moving first, so that's these guys. So, am I going to want to do a gambit? I can't remember how you do a gambit. I think it's an agility roll, isn't it? I don't know. Right. I want to try and prevent Ryan and Rouse from being toasted by that hostile group there. Their agility is diamond. Triangle, I mean. Gambit. Spend an activation dice, roll the action dice to agility, and look at the results. So we want the... So, shall we do it? We'll spend one of their dice, so let's try a gambit. It's a pass, so they're going to swap with hostile group. There we go. Right, so Ryan and Rouse are going first. They are going to stub pistol Mr. Flamer dude here. So that is a action 1. That's 3 wounds, and a traitor guardsman is a 2 wound figure, so he is dead straight away. So the second guy could make a move instead of a shoot, because actually he could take a shot at that Urgle, in fact. So let's do that. Let's take a shot at the Urgle. The range is 2 to 3, so it's only a d6. Ah, yeah, it's a miss. Ah, not to be said. No. Right. So then we have a sniper rifle shot. Yeah, Okay, let's take a sniper rifle shot at that Urgle. You can attack with a sniper rifle, inflict a wound or a grievous wound. Place an additional wound counter on that target. So he's not in cover. He is 1, 2, 3 squares away. So it's do 8, and he missed. Okay, and then the last action he's going to do it again. Snipe. Yep, so he's dead. So we've killed an Urgle is what? 3 wounds. Because that's a critical wound is 3 wounds. So 3 wounds, 3, so that's 5. Do we get any inspiration points? No, we don't. Okay, so that is Ryan and Rouse. They've had their go. And now they're going to get pummeled by the traitor guardsman. So, first guy at the front. He rolls a 3, that is hold. Second guy with the las gun, he rolls a 19, which is charge, and I forget again, charge is move, then attack. If they can't attack, they move again. So move is 2, so he will go 1, 2, and he's a las gun. So now he shoots Ryan and Rouse and misses. Okay, guy number 3, 17, charge, so that's move, and then attack. He is a pistol and melee weapon, so he rolls 2 dice, 1 wound, and Ryan and Rouse defend with one of these. They fail to block it, so they take a wound. Guy number, so it was 1, 2. This is just the guy at the back now, isn't it? 11. Advance. That's a double move, isn't it? No, it's move and then attack. So it's 1, 2. But you can't attack. Right. Traitor Guardsman done. Group 2, Urgles. Urgle 1 on the walkway, 8. He is totally hidden because there's red walls along the edge of that path. He rolled an 8, so that's sneak. His move is 3, so he needs to move 3 but not enter a space where he can be seen. So these guys can see that square, so he can only move to here. Next guy, 14, that is charge, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then it's move and attack, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, so he moves out into there. Right, Urgles have been. Tad, he's going to move 1 onto the discovery marker. Then he is going to search, that's a 4, so he has a 5, so he's going to search and he discovers some archaeotech. And that marker is now out of the game. And then his next move is, can he maybe shoot? Can he shoot? He can't. He hasn't got line of sight to either of those Urgles because this is a red line here. Here. And the line goes from the middle of that hex to the middle of that hex, so it passes through that red line, so we can't do that. Middle of that hex to middle of that hex, it passes through this red barrier here, so we can't see him. So I'm going to just put him on Overwatch. No, because those Urgles have had their move. I'm going to recuperate. So I make a vitality roll. His vitality is purple. Yes, he has healed his wound. Maybe Ryan and Rausch should have done that. Yeah, he's not going on Overwatch. He's not killed anybody. Right, Esper and Locarno. What are you going to do? Again, he can't see the Urgles. So he's going to move one here. Then he's going to Force Orb Cane the guy right in front of him. So that's 2 purples. And he completely missed. Then he's going to do it again. Force Orb Cane. 1 solitary wound. And then he's going to... What goodies has he got? Warp Trail Tracker. Again, it's got nothing that you can use here and now. Blast off it. Let's see who's got to go now. 1 and 3. Group 3 doesn't exist. Group 1 could roll to reinforce. I think I'm going to put him on Overwatch with a 5, just in case. No inspiration roll because he's not killed anybody. Right, hostile group 1, roll to reinforce. They don't. Hostile group 3, roll to reinforce. They don't. Then Dyak. He has line of sight to the 2 traitor guardsmen. His sniper rifle is best at range 2 to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to move. Use 1 dice to move into the same square as Tad. Then he's going to pistol and knife blade the Urgle in front of him, and he misses. So he's going to pistol and knife blade a second time. Critical hit, 1 dead. And then lastly, he is going to recruit rifle the other Urgle, and that's a single wound. Okay, so he has done 2 points of damage, is it, on an Urgle? 3 wounds worth of damage. He didn't roll less than a 3, so he doesn't get an inspiration point. Okay, that's Dyak's had his go. Right, Blackstone die. What's the event that's going to happen now? Event number 2. Unfulfilled destiny again. No destiny roll. So we don't roll the destiny dice. We do our activation rolls. So you're wounded, so you only roll 3. 6, a 5 and a 1. Diak gets all 3. 2, 3, a 2 and a 4. Espen Meccano didn't need his Overwatch. 1, 2, 4 and 6. And Tad is back to 4 dice. 1, 2 and 2 4s. We'll do the initiative. So first is Rhino Rouse, then Hostile Group 1, which is the Negabot Cortis, 2 are off the table. Then it's Diak, Hostile Group 3, who are also off the table. Hostile Group 2, which is the Urgles. Then it goes Tad, Espen Meccano, Hostile Group 4. Right, I'm happy with Rhino Rouse going first because they can take on these two guys. The Traitor Guardsmen are Group 4, so it's fine that they're going last. The Urgles are Group 2, so they're not going till here, so Diak can hopefully take her out him. And then Tad can summon the lift. I think that'll do. Actually, who's got the super fast moves? It's Tad, isn't it? So maybe Espen Meccano heads over there to do the lift. And we send Tad sprinting over there to get the to try and get a second one. What's the worst that could happen? Right. Do anyone want to swap places? I think I'm happy with that sequence actually. So, activation 1, Rhino Rouse. Firstly, they are going to try a recuperate roll, and use that 1 for a recuperate. Their vitality is the purple one. 1. That is, yeah, remove a wound counter. A wound counter. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't give them an extra action this turn. Okay, so now they're going to do some shooty on these two guys here. So they're doubling up, thanks to the stub pistol. No, they can't double up with 1. They can double up if it's 2 or more. Right, double up. They're both going to take a stub pistol attack. So 1, yeah, he's dead. 2, missed. Let's do it again. 1, missed. 2, missed. And lastly, one of them will just take a single stub pistol attack on the lasgun guy. He's dead. Right. So they have killed 4 points worth of Traitor Guardsmen, I think. Yeah. And they get another inspiration point, so that's 2 inspiration points. Okay. So Ryan and Rouse are done. Hostile group number 1, which are the Negabot Cultist. Do they reinforce? No. Diak Drek. He will take a sniper shot at the Urgle that's creeping down the corridor there, and he misses. His sniper shot is using a 1. Let's do it again then. We'll use that 3 dice to do its second shot. He's dead. His third action, I think I might send, he's moved 3, so I might send him after the other thing. So we'll move once, 1, 2, 3, twice, 1, 2, 3. So that's Diax go done. Hostile group 3. Do they reinforce? No. Hostile group 2. It is the Urgles, who are all dead. Do they reinforce? No. Tad. Right, Tad is going to move. And he's going to summon the portal. I mean the lift. It's going to summon the maglev transport. Then he's going to get in it. There. And I may as well just put him on Overwatch just in case somebody... No, there's no point. We can't do anything anyway. Yeah, right. Let's put him on Overwatch anyway, at least he's got something he can do later. Okay, that's Tad. Now we go to Esper and Locarno. Do we get them running towards the... Right, what can Esper and Locarno do? He will move to... And then he will put down a force barrier. He's moved. Force barrier is a 4+. I can't be bothered to go and get the right tokens out, so there, I'm going to put that there. That's his force barrier. We will put Overwatch on there, turn to 5. I'll turn that one to 1. Why not? So there's got 2 Overwatch dice. And then lastly, Hostile Group 4, which is the Traitor Guardsman. So this first guy gets charge, and again I forget because these names are interchangeable. Move and then attack or move. So it's a move of 2, 1, 2, and attack. So he is a pistol and melee weapon. So he attacks with 2. That's a 1 single wound hit. Now because of they have got the force barrier. He gets defense value 10. And the defense, it fails to block the single wound. So who's going to take that? I think we'll say Esper and Locarno took that hit. Okay, next guardsman. 10. Next guardsman, he advances. So advance is move and attack if I remember right. Yeah. So 1, 2, and then he attacks. He is Lasgun, which is a purple attack. And the defense, we'll say that he's attacking one of the attacking Ryan and Rouse. They block it. Okay. Third guy, he rolls a 20, which is Rush. Rush is move and then charge, so it's move, move, and then attack or move. So move, 1, 2, move, 1, 2, In fact, he can go here. Actually, 3 small ones can occupy the same place. And then attack. He is pistol and melee weapon. So that's a critical hit. And is the force barrier going to do its job? Right, that knocks it down to a normal wound rather than a critical hit. So that goes to go around and rouse. Why did I put that one there? It should be on here, shouldn't it? Okay, so is that... What happened to the sergeant? Did I never actually bring the sergeant into play? I thought I did. Oh, that's the sergeant, isn't it? There with his spiky tongue. Right. Okay. So there, all 4 groups have been. Too many clicks. Event roll. Don't give me a 1, 2 or 3 this time. 6. Not dead yet. The leader must pick 1 hostile that was slain during the combat and has not returned to the battlefield, and then deploy them as close to the Red Explorer as possible. So someone who's dead but not yet returned. I don't think the Urgles have returned yet, have they? So I shall put the Urgle here. Roll the Destiny die, remove duplicates. At least we've got Destiny die this round. Except we don't, because I've rolled a full house. I've rolled 2 3s and 3 4s. Spend Lacana will use his psychic ability to move 1 of those into play, so at least we have 1. Right?
Nearly done?
Yeah.
Routine as soon as you're like finish it.
Okay, activation rolls. Rhino rounds. The 6 and 2 2s. Diac 6 5 and 2 4s. We lose a dice for Espen Lacana because he's wounded. 1 2 and a 5. And Tad is all healthy again. 1 2 3 3. Right. I've already shuffled these, so let's get dealing them out. Group 1, Group 4, Tad, Espen. Group 3, Diac, Ryan and Rouse. Group 2. So we've got Espen and Ryan and Rouse are together, so they've got line of sight to each other. Tad, yeah. Let's just play it out, I think. Group 1 is the Negavolt Cultists, so they're out of play. Group 4 is the Traitor Guardsmen, who are all here. Let's see. Group 1, do they reinforce? 3. These are the Negavolt Cultists, they are classed as large, so no, they do not reinforce. Then we have Group 4, which is the Traitor Guardsmen. So, we'll have the Sergeant at the front, rolls a 5. He is engaged, so that is Onslaught. And Onslaught is attack the closest explorer, then attack the closest explorer. So it's a double attack from the Sergeant. The Sergeant is a pistol and a melee weapon. So attack Rhino Rouse. And Rhino Rouse defend, failing. So Rhino Rouse take another wound. he does a second attack, which misses. Okay, next guy behind him. Pistol and melee rolls a 7. They are engaged again. So again, that's 2 attacks. That is a single wound, and the defense is negated. They attack a second time, and the defense negates it. Third guy with a lasgun. Lasgun rolls a 6, which again is onslaught. So that's 2 attacks. Lasgun at range 1 is only 1 purple die. That's a hit. The force field blocks it. Second attack is a miss. Okay, then that's it. That's the 3 traitor guardsmen. Tad goes next. He's not going to do anything because he's sat up there. So we'll discard that and we'll just stick those all on Overwatch. Then we go to Espen Lacana. He will, right, as soon as he activates, this force field goes away. He will force Orb Cane has he got any multiple attacks? He's not, has he? And it's 4 plus to put the force Orb Cane. He's going to put the force barrier down again. Then he's going to do a third eye attack on the Urgle, which is one of these. Critical hit, Urgle is dead. Then they're going to do a third eye attack on the Sergeant, which misses. Okay, so he has done 2 points of damage. Doesn't get it, well, it doesn't matter, he doesn't get an inspiration point anyway. Okay. Hostile group 3, do they reinforce? No. Diak Grek. 1. Move onto here. Do a 4 action to discover what is there. He gets himself a clue. Does he move to go and get the other one? I think he does, you know. He's probably going to regret this. Move 3. 1, 2, 3, and we'll move again 1, ready for next turn. And then Ryan and Rouse. Okay, they only have 2 attacks. They're going to double team, so they are both going to shoot the Sergeant. So that's a miss and a single wound on the Sergeant. Then they're going to do it again. You see grapple hooks out of the way. Now let's do another double attack. 1. That's another wound. Traitor Guardsman, so he's dead. And the second attack is a single wound on the second Guardsman. He has done 2 wounds worth of damage. Doesn't get an inspiration point. That's Ryan and Rouse's go done. And last hostile group 2, which is now the Urgles, who are all wiped out. Do they reinforce? 3. They are small, so yes, 2 of them reinforce. At a portal nearest enemy, and they both attack. So Urgle attack is claws and talons, 1 purple. Ooh, that's a critical wound. And Diak's defense is only 1 of these. Right, so he knocks it down to a standard wound. And the other one attacks and misses. Okay. Roll our event table. 4. Not dead yet. Again, pick a hostile that was slain during the combat and has not returned to the battlefield, then deploy them as close to an explorer as possible. Guess it'll be the same. We haven't covered any of these ordinary dudes, have we? Close to an explorer as possible. Let's put in here with these guys. Okay. Destiny dice. I didn't use that one, did I? So we've got 2 2s, so we've got a 5, a 6, and a 1. Roll our dice. A 1 and a 2 for Ryan and Rouse. A 1, 2 and a 3 for Diak. A 1, 2 and a 4 for Esper and Locarno. 1, 2, 5 and 6 for Tad. We get our initiative. We get group 3, Diak, Tad, group 2, group 1, Espan, and that, group 4. Do you want to swap around? Dice going first is quite useful because I want him to just grab that thing and run. Although I think there are some rules about searching. Yeah, they can't search if they are adjacent to a hostile. The Urgles are group 2, so they're going after Diak. The Guardsmen are group 4, so they're going last to hopefully Ryan, Rouse and Esperanza and finish them off. Okay, we'll stick with that then. Right, group 3. Do they reinforce? No. Diak. Action 1. Crouch rifle the Urgle. Missed. Action 2. Crouch rifle the Urgle. Missed. Action 3. Crouch rifle the Urgle. 1 dead. And then I will take that 5 destiny dice to pistol and rifle blade the Urgle. 1. So it's an ordinary wound on the Urgle. And let's take that 1 and try a vitality roll, try and recuperate. Failed. Okay. So it's Diak done. Now we move on to Tad, who is hiding in the lift. Tad can move 2. Come on Tad, let's do some work. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 2 moves. So now he is going to attack twice with his servo stubber. Range 1, 2, 3. Range 2 to 3. 2 triangle dice. Where's the other one gone? I can't see for looking. There it is. So it's a double attack. So on the first guy, 1 wound. So that kill him off. Are they 2 wounds, Traitor Guardsman? They are, sorry. Second attack. Second Traitor Guardsman is killed. Then he's going to do it again. 2 attacks on this guy. Missed. Killed. So that's 2, 4, 6 wounds worth of death, and he's rolled a 6. He gets an inspiration point. Wow, Tad's kicking bottom. Hostile group 2. Urgles, do they reinforce? They do. They are small figures, so they reinforce to 4. No, they only do the reinforce roll when they're all gone, don't we? So he is engaged. 14. Onslaught. So an onslaught is double attack, isn't it? So that is a triangle based attack, missed, attack, missed. That was painless. Group 1, which is the Negavolt cultists, do they reinforce? No. Esper and Locarno. I think he just needs to start moving to the exit. Right, because he's activated, his force field goes away. We're going to go 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Esper and Locarno is legging it. Ryan and Rouse. They have 2 actions left each. One of them, well, you can't do the, oh yeah. It doesn't matter anyway. Double team. 2. And move 1. And he's going to use the 6 to grapple hook all the way to here. Okay, and then hostile group 4 is a Traitor Guardsman. Do they reinforce? Please say no. No. Right. We are almost there. We roll the event dice. The event dice says 16. The leader picks an explorer. That explorer receives 1 inspiration point. Ryan and Rouse can receive 1 inspiration point. Okay, roll the destiny dice. We have 2, 3, 4, so it's just a 1 and a 3. Use the psychic power to move one of those 4 there. Activation dice, 2 dice there for Ryan and Rouse. 3 for Diak. 3 for Sonic. Oh wow. And 4 for Tad. Initiative 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to get this over with now. 8. So Diak is going nearly last. He can't see anybody, so he can't swap places. But he is going before the Urgle, so I suppose that's fair. Right, hostile group 4, do they reinforce? No. Ryan and Rouse. 1, 2. 1, 2. So that's Ryan and Rouse are out of here. Do a vitality roll to see if they can heal themselves. They've hit with one of those wounds. Hostile group 3. Do they reinforce? Nope. Tad runs away. 1, 2. 1, 2. Tad's there. He's going to do the rallying cry to remove a 1 group from him and 1 from everyone else in the same square. Hostile group 1, do they reinforce? No. Esper Meccano. I'm going to use his psychic ability to move this guy. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, you can move in 1 head. 1, 2, 3. Now it's Diet correct. We will use a 4 to discover this, which turns out to be a clue. Then he will move 1, 2, 3, move 1, 2, 3. Then last of all, hostile group 2, that's the Urgle down here on his own. He rolled a 14, which means charge, which is move and then attack or move. His move is 3, so he goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. That's the end of the round. Event 1. All is dust. If any discovery markers are still on the battlefield, the leaders must discard 1 of them. So that's that one. If there are no discovery cards, right. Okay. Destiny dice. We have a full set of Destiny dice, amazingly enough. Okay, let's sort out the use these rolls. Right, we have 4 for what it's worth. Things are hiding in the list. Diak has 3. Arno has 3. Tad has 4. And the initiative is Group 4, Group 2, Ryan and Rouse, Esper Meccano, Group 3, Tad, Dryek, Hostile Group 4. Right, so who does the calling? It's Tad. It's a shame. Dryek needs healing. Esper needs healing as well. So we can make no, we can't. Esper and Tad can see each other, so I'm going to make them swap places. Now I'll make Tad swap places with Ryan. No, that's not going to help, is it? We'll run him out again first. We don't need to swap. Right, group 4. Do they reinforce? No. Group 2. The solitary Urgle. What does he do? He does a 16, which is onslaught, so double attack. Urgle's attack is 1. And Diak's defense is also a purple. He blocks it, attack 2, critical, defense 2, misses it. That's a grievous wound. Okay, so that's the Urgles. Ryan and Rouse are both going to use a 2+ to both of them move here. Then there's nothing else they can do. Just put them on Overwatch. Okay, then it's Tad. Tad will move here, and Tad will then do a rallying cry to remove a wound from Esper and Lacarna. I'm going to go on Overwatch. Oh, the name one's going to appear over there. Hostile group 3, do they reinforce? No. Esper and Lacarno isn't going to do very much. He's just going to stay there. Diak needs to just do some running away. He's only got 2, so he can move. Nice 1. 1, 2, 3. Dash 2. 1, 2, 3. Use one of those. 1. And then hostile group 1, does it reinforce? No. Okay, I think that is the end of the encounter. I think I'm going to have to finish there. This has taken a lot longer than I was expecting. So we've finished our first combat. We have 3 more explorations to do to finish this scenario off. We'll pick that up again another day. Not that anyone's been watching. And that's it. I will see you in a week or 2.